The reason why we decided to submit our paper to BMC Pharmacology was because it was an open access journal. The process is underway, the paper has been reviewed. It's been a bit slow on our side, but otherwise on the BMC side we're very pleased with that. It's not that different from other journals. We were fairly pleased with the timelines, so we got an answer back fairly quickly. The process per se is not that different from other journals. The difference, if you wish, is not how you get there, but the type of interaction, the fact that eventually you are aiming for something that is published and can be accessed by everyone. I work in infectious tropical diseases primarily, and this is a neglected area altogether, if you wish. So there are multiple reasons for open access. In the first place, because the beneficiaries of the research which is done are not always, if not rarely, in a position to access some of these journals and hence this information, or may access this information later on. I do believe that neglected diseases will benefit a great deal from open access, maybe more than others. Neglected diseases and the people working in that area. Plus the fact that in most cases the journals we publish in have a fairly low impact factor as an average compared to other journals. I'm a firm believer in open access. For me this is the way to go, and in the future all journals, all papers should be published that way. It's just only too obvious. If you do research, provided it's good research, the results must be there. It goes both ways in a way, in the sense that it is also incumbent upon the authors to get the results published, whether they like it or not, whether they're positive or negative. So all results of good science must be there, and everybody should be able to access, and not after 6 months or a year of publication. They should be readily accessible and open to anyone. So it is important also for the authors themselves and the funding agencies, those who supported their work, to be fairly strict about that. Once the decision is made to do certain research and to fund it, that there are clauses that force, in a way, the system into publishing the data. Sharing knowledge is key. And this is particularly acute a problem with institutions and authors from underprivileged countries and institutions. So this requires a system that would put them in a position to publish their papers. With the current system and the fact that researchers are judged on a series of parameters, including, for instance, the impact factor of the paper they publish, that this should be facilitated, and not only the impact factor is seen as the final ultimate objective of the publication, which is indeed important for their careers as well. But both aspects are so important.